Hi everyone, I am Arundhati. Welcome to Yarn Stitch Color, and today we are going to see how to make this Tunisian stitch called the KNITLING stitch. It uses a combination of knit stitch and a simple Tunisian crochet. That's how it looks on the back and the sides. Once it is blocked, it gives a more stretched look to these stitches and it enhances this extended simple Tunisian crochet and makes small heart looking stitches here. So this stitch is a repeat of knit stitch and two together simple extended stitches. Let's see how to make this stitch. So for this stitch we require a stitch multiple of an even number. I have made a chain of 16 and finished my foundation row. I'll leave a link in the description box to see a video on how to make the foundation row. So after you've made a foundation row, the next row is going to be a Tunisian knit stitch across. So leave the first stitch as usual. From the second stitch onwards we make the knit stitch. For knit stitch, just open out the stitches like this a little and insert the hook through between the front and the back vertical bar. So insert it like this through and through, yarn over and pull up a loop. That's the knit stitch. We will do it across. Insert, yarn over and pull up. Insert, yarn over and pull up. At the end of this row we will have 16 loops on the hook. That's equal to the number of chains that we began with. For the selvage stitch, we turn it a bit and insert under the front and the back of the edge stitch, yarn over and pull up. Okay, it looks like this. Now we will do a return pass. That's the regular standard return pass. So yarn over, chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2 across this row for the return pass. We finished row 1 here. After the foundation row we've completed the row 1. Now let's begin on the pattern stitch. So to make that, we will insert under the vertical bar of the next 2 stitches. So we have a loop for this stitch on the hook already. Insert under the next 2 stitches only the vertical bar, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, chain 1. Insert under the same 2 stitches again, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and chain 1. So we repeat the same action twice. Insert under the next 2 stitches front vertical bar, yarn over, pull up, chain 1 and repeat the action. Insert, yarn over, pull up and chain 1. Okay, we do this across the row. So insert under the 2 vertical bars of the next two stitches, yarn over, pull up, yarn over and chain 1. Again under the same 2 stitches, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, chain 1. Continue doing this till the end of the row. We are almost at the end of the forward pass of row 2. So for the last 2 stitches, insert, yarn over, pull up, chain 1. Repeat the same thing for the last 2 stitches also. So here we finished the pattern stitch. For the last stitch, as usual, we will turn it around a bit. Insert under both the loops and pull up. Now to bring the last stitch to the same height as the other stitches, we will chain 1. Okay, we've not started the return pass yet, but we will chain 1 and bring it all to the same height, the same level. Now we will begin the return pass. So chain 1 and add a stitch marker there. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. This is the regular standard return pass. Chain 1 and then yarn over, pull through 2. Now we finished the row 2 with its forward and return pass. This is how it looks like. Now let's begin on row 3, which is nothing but a very simple knit stitch. For the first stitch, we have a relevant loop on the hook. We will go into the next stitch between the front and the back vertical bars. We will go in between them, through and through, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert, yarn over, pull up a loop. So we are going in between these two. Okay, so through and through, pull up. Insert, pull up. For the last stitch, we had placed a stitch marker here, right? That is where we have to make our last stitch. So turn the work towards you, locate the marker stitch, insert under both, yarn over and pull up. Now we begin on the return pass. So chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2 across. We finished the row 3 here. Now let's begin with row 4, which is a repeat of row 3, and it's again a Tunisian knit stitch. So we know we begin from the second stitch, insert in between the front and the back vertical bars and pull up. insert and pull up a loop. We do that across this row. And here at the end, the stitch is quite clear. We insert under front and the back bars, we pull up one loop and begin on our return pass. So chain 1, yarn over and pull through 2. So yarn over and pull through 2 across. So row 3 and 4 are the knit stitches, Tunisian knit stitch. Alright. So we finished row 4. Now this stitch is actually a repeat of 3 rows, that is row 2, row 3 and row 4. So now we will go ahead and make row 2 again. We are at the end of repeat of the row 2. Now we will repeat row 3 and row 4, which is a knit stitch across. That's the end of row 3 repeat. Now let's make a repeat of row 4. So that's a knit stitch again. And our last stitch, and the return pass is the standard one. So chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Let me add a marker here so that we can see the stitch. So this stitch that we made as a different stitch from the regular knit stitch, it's called the 2 Tunisian extended simple stitch together. and it looks like this. Once it is blocked, it's going to look even better because these stitches get pulled like this, and it looks like a very nice extended Tunisian simple stitch. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.